My wife, Pat, and I did have a very special relationship, and we were very lucky that way. Not only did we work together on a daily basis, but we had common interests like golf. Pat and I were fortunate enough to have our professional careers being the same, and as a result, that's how we met, ended up getting married after a period of time, and worked together side by side for 17 years. I think what happened was probably everybody's nightmare. Pat's diagnosis was grim and terminal, and it was that way from the beginning. As part of the cancer treatment, especially the initial chemotherapy that she took, the hair loss was going to be a reality. And because of that, we wanted to take some preliminary steps to see what our options were. Colleen at the time, the predecessor to Lisa, was who we went up and talked to. Her wigs were done so well with Colleen and her hairstylist that we would receive compliments on her wigs as her real hair. We knew better, but they thought it was her real hair, and that was, I think Pat got a bit of a kick out of that, and it made her feel good. Well, about 22 years ago, I was asked to join the AMC Foundation board, and I welcomed that opportunity. I always thought it was important to give back. After Pat passed away, we received a good amount of funds in her memorial that we decided to put to even better use. The High Hope Salon really was a logical extension of what we were trying to do, and that was to create that little something extra, that extra act of kindness for people. Everyone who goes through these doors, we want to have hope.
Hope? What a wonderful thing. That's really, cancer patients in general, that's one of the things that can never be taken away. If you didn't have a service like this, if you didn't have that guidance on how to paint on or brush on eyebrows or wear a wig the proper way, it would just make the treatment so much worse, because at least you feel good on the outside.
I've been in the industry of hair for about 28 years, and in 2006 I found an article from the American Cancer Society to do the Look Good, Feel Better program. Colleen, who had this position before me, we knew of each other because we called each other and asked questions. She contacted me and said she was retiring and wanted me to come over. So I shadowed her a little bit, and here I am. It's very rewarding. I'm glad I changed.
As a woman, our hair defines us. It's such a huge part of us. It makes you feminine. Your hair is your femininity.
Now the salon is in the center, in the Sequence Center, so it's an area that they're very familiar with. We have a beautiful salon, very warm, very inviting, and very private.
The location is great. It's easy to find. It's right on the first floor, right practically when you walk in, and it's close to everything, and it's warm and inviting, and you don't feel like people are staring at you, because we're all here in this area for the same reason. It's wonderful. It's very inviting.
As life partners in his heart, Dean honors Pat through his charitable gifts that provide others with comfort, compassion, and hope.